Hey guys, Rock and Robbo here with some more Hero Colosseum. This time is news. A couple of days ago, or actually, what is it today? It is the... Oh, it's the 18th, so I think it was yesterday then. The newest version of V-Jump was translated, and it was leaked that the Dragon Ball FighterZ would be coming to Xenoverse 2, which means Android 21 is heading over to Xenoverse 2. And as with all DLC characters that came out, Kefla for example before, we got them in Hero Colosseum, and according to some reports that's pretty much guaranteed as well, so we'll be having Android 21 in the Hero Colosseum. Now, I'm really hyped about that. I really like Android 21. I like her design, I like her abilities, I like her character in FighterZ. Really enjoyed playing through that and watching her character, so I think it's a great move to introduce, and it's quite interesting for a few reasons. Obviously, it is a very different character to probably anything we've got before. They could do a lot of interesting and fun things with her. I don't think they will, but I'll get onto what I think they could do with her in a minute. What makes it interesting, though, is this is the first time they have included something outside of either the shows or Xenoverse itself. So every other character in the game has been either from the TV shows, whether it's Dragon Ball Z, Super, or GT, or it's been from Xenoverse, so Toa Mira, for example. Android 21 is the enigma here. She's coming over from FighterZ. Now, this could... Now, I might be reaching a bit here. This opens the door for other things from the Dragon Ball universe. I'm looking more specifically towards Heroes. Now, I'm not going to say there's a great chance of it. I think there's a very small chance of it. But if they can bring 21 over from FighterZ, there's nothing stopping them throwing a few Dragon Ball Heroes characters our way. Like I say, that's maybe hopeful thinking a little bit, but you never know, in all honesty. You never really know what they... I mean, who would have guessed that Android 21 would be a sort of character they'd be adding? But they have. Like I say, who knows? Maybe in the future. I would like to see some other sillier things as well, like Candy Vegito and stuff like that as well, because that could be quite fun. But like I say, some hero stuff would be cool in the future. Don't think it will happen, but you never know. Like I say, with Android 21 being added, there's potential there. Anyway, what would I do with Android 21 as a Hero Colosseum figure? Well, I'd love... You see, she would be a great way to start something I'd love to see, which would be transformations. I've always liked the idea of sort of them transforming in the game, especially with certain circumstances. Now, as with Android 21, we know that it's when she absorbs Cell that she can transform into... I think they just refer to it as her evil form. But if there was an ability, sort of part of her posing skill, where if she's on the field with a Cell figure, she could transform, that would be really cool. I think it's more than likely, though, that they will just give her a healing ability, maybe. Sort of, maybe if she knocks out a character. I think that would be the most likely thing, which would tie her into the Super Boo, I think it is, who heals himself at the end of a turn. But that would be really boring, in all honesty. I want to see something new, some innovation, and I think using Android 21, an outside character, so to speak, to do that would be a really good idea. Like I say, you could have a transformation thing. There's Cell on the field. You know, there's all sorts of stuff you could do with sort of Android 21 to really change the game, because Hero Colosseum needs it. It's getting stale. For the sole reason that everything comes in and it does something that someone else has probably already done. Like, the only real big game changes in recent times was Toa. Like, that's just rubbish. Nothing else has really mixed things up. And we need it to. We need something to shake things up, because it's getting stale. Everyone uses the same decks. And I would love to see Android 21 lead the way on that. Now, the other interesting thing to think about is who is going to be the second character. Every DLC obviously has usually 2 as their figurehead. God Vegeta was obviously a big one in the last update with Ribrianne. We got both of those figures in the Hero Colosseum. God Vegeta is pretty He's not terrible, but he's not particularly good. Ribrianne's crap. Don't know what they were thinking with her. So who will the other character be? There is plenty of options. I think we're long overdue maybe Topo being added. Possibly a Xenoverse 7 character. Maybe Master Roshi finally. I don't know. There's a few they could add. I think Topo could be the most likely, just because fans have been asking for him for a while. I'd love to see the Shadow Dragons. Switch it up. Give us Ice and Nova Shenron. But I think Topo is probably most likely. I don't think there's been any more leaks on it. All I know for sure is that Android 21 is coming, and it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they'll give us. Like I say, I would gamble on Topo being the other one, but I'd be happy with anyone's just a bit interesting, a bit different, you know. We've had a lot of the same, so we could do with something different. Maybe even Paragus or something like that, I don't know. Have him with an ability where he interacts with Broly on the field. I just want some interaction between figures and them just doing something different. But anyway, that's my very stretched out video of Android 21, the in all likelihood new figure. So the first new figure we'll get in the set. I think it's 99.9% sure that she will be, because she is the figurehead of this DLC, and we always get them, so I think it's almost guaranteed. So that's going to be cool. Hopefully we'll get some more info in the future, learning who the other character is, maybe even learning a bit more about what they're planning to do with Android 21 in the game in terms of her moves, because that might give us a bit of a idea what they might think to do with her. But anyway, until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please tell me what your thoughts are below. Who do you think will be the other major character they'll release in the DLC? Who would you like to see? And what would you like Android 21 to do? So yeah, just tell me all that below. I'd like to know what you guys think as well, and I'd be happy to talk to you about whatever you believe it will do. But anyway, thank you all once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button and subscribe for more of my Hero Colosseum videos, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notification when I upload, and I'll see you all next time.